Hi everybody, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel today. This video, and I'm going to do a few videos after this, are going to be all about Go Formative, which is probably my new favorite technology tool, especially being on distance learning, especially the interactive piece of it and the way that I'm able to see students live working. So during distance learning, it's been great, but I think even once I return back to the classroom, I will be using this often. All right, so I'm going to go over why use it, what's so amazing about Go Formative, everything, spoiler, and how to set up classes, and then how to add students. So this video is just like an introduction. If you're interested in it, I'm going to kind of go through and set up all the classes or show you how you would do that. Okay, so why use Go Formative? Because it's life-changing. Is that a good enough reason? Obviously, I'm a math teacher, so we like to do those frequent formative check-ins often, and even doing classwork. I've used it for exit tickets, classwork activities, homework assignments, like practice assessments. I love it. I think that it's amazing, and here are a couple of reasons why. Number one, it saves you time. So it's very easy to use as a teacher. You can set up assignments rather quickly, and it's intuitive, so it's not very complicated on how to do it. It saves you time because now I don't have to find a million activities all over the place. This is always something that I can use, and it's very consistent for my students. It grades for you, so it will grade assignments for you. And if you're a math teacher and you have the premium version, it will actually allow students to show work. So allowing students to write in their work, and you can actually give feedback, which is awesome. It's custom. I can write my own questions, so I take a lot of stuff I already have and put it on Go Formative. And there's two ways you can do that. You can actually upload your own worksheets and add questions right directly on them. Or you can type in Go Formative questions and just write them in yourself. And so this is something that I've just loved, and I just think it's amazing. And it allows for, this maybe is the biggest part of why I love Go Formative, it allows for real-time progress. So when students are working on this, let's say online, during our class time, I can see who's logged in, what question they're on. Even if they haven't submitted it, I can see in a very friendly view if they've gotten the question right, if they've gotten the question wrong, and again, looking at their work as well. So real-time progress and teacher and student feedback. So students will message me on Go Formative. I will message students on Go Formative, and it pops up in a very easy chat window for them, and I'm allowed to give them feedback like, hey, don't forget, a negative divided by a negative would be a positive, or something like that. Just really quick, easy feedback. So I love Go Formative, and I'm gonna, again, this video is just gonna go over how to set it up. So just getting your classes together and then setting them up, and then in the future videos, I'm gonna have going over creating formatives, as well as what the view looks like on the teacher end. And then I'm also going to be creating some videos about students to help them upload work onto Go Formative. There's a couple of ways you could do that, and just like general things on how to use it. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to jump into Go Formative right now. Now, I already have a Go Formative account, but I'm going to go ahead and sign up as a, to show you kind of the free version, but I use my school email, which is linked to the premium version. So there's kind of two versions, the ones I just mentioned on Go Formative, and the free version has a lot of stuff in it. It's still worth using. There is a max number of formatives, or like assignments essentially, that you can give per month. And I'm just going to show you what the free version looks like. Okay, so this is it. Okay, so once you have logged in, it will show you this video of how to see live responses and things like that. So again, this is the free version. So this is already dumping me into my first formative, but I'm not ready to add the formative yet. You can kind of play around in here a little bit, but I'm just going to go backwards to the main page. And then I'm going to show you how to set up your classes. So if I go to classes and new class, you want to probably add your kids first. We can call this demo class. We'll call it period 9. And you can just kind of select your grade, select the subject. Let me see if I can get this. There we go, math. And you can pick like a nice color. And so what you do if you want to add your students to this class is you would click on this link and give this to your students, goformative.com/join, and then the code for each class is here. I have a different class for every single period, and that way it's easier when I go to move things from Go Formative into my gradebook. So you would have them click on this, and then they would join their code here. You can do it, let's see, it's mad at me because I'm a teacher. You can do it in a way that allows students to join through like Google Classroom, or you can add them in, but it's probably just a little bit easier to send the code out. So once you have your students in a class, you can go ahead and create a formative. And again, a formative is just like a assignment. And so you could go in here, and like I said, I'll make another video about this too, or you can create a new one. It might also be helpful, I like to have my formatives organized by folders. So I have for each one of my topics that I teach. You don't need it by period because you're going to be sharing formatives with other classes if you teach more than one of the same class. So you really can just organize it how you would like. But that's pretty much it on setting it up. So again, I logged in, and once I'm in, I can create a class and send that code out to my students. And that's kind of it for this video. So I'm going to make a couple follow-up videos, like I said earlier, about creating formatives once you're in here, as well as looking at student feedback. That's really the most awesome part. All right, thanks for watching.